Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrible General Health System's Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
All right, welcome back. We're going to go straight to Jen Hale. You know Jen, good friend of us here at HTV, and she's also with Fox Sports. She does NFL games. You've seen her many, many times. She's on the national stage, and she also does the Pelicans games, and her foundation is doing something great in the Thibodaux area today. But first of all, Jen, it's great to see you, and it's great to have you on board today.
Martin, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate this. Yes, Sideline Pass wants to be part of the Hurricane Ida recovery. The way all this came about, I had so many friends from out of state reach out during the hurricane and say, hey, can I do anything? And I said, yes, you can, actually. So we've had some really generous donations from folks outside the state as well as in the state. And we started out by tarping the roofs of first responders, and now we've moved into the feeding phase. We were in LaPlace last week. So today from 4:30 to 7:30, we're going to be serving 1,500 hot meals as well as a water distribution event. That'll be in the parking lot of the Wellness Center at Thibodaux Regional. Anybody who needs a hot meal in the Houma Thibodaux area, please come on out. We've got Acme Oyster House and Slap Ya Mama doing jambalaya. Crispy Crunchy Chicken is donating chicken fingers. And then Sideline Pass, thanks to the generous donation of Merrill Lynch and RK Hodnot, we're doing red beans, rice, and sausage. So hopefully give everybody their spirits a little bit of a boost. Everybody needs a hot meal at this point. Our hearts go out to everybody affected by Ida. It's just been such a difficult situation. And we all know at times like this, we have to pull together and be good neighbors. And that's the only way to get through something like this.
Now, Jen, you've always had a big heart, and you're now using your national platform, being on national TV and doing the games. I'm sure it's really catapulted your foundation and it's helped you quite a bit. But how does it make you feel when you can do that and turn all those donations into something for an area that you love pretty much?
Martin, you summed it up really well. Yeah, I might travel all over, but my heart is always here in South Louisiana. It's home. It's where I was born. The people here have always been so amazing to me, and it's such a special place because of the way folks treat each other and the way we interact. It isn't like that everywhere else. I promise you. I see it week in and week out. So it's really important to me. I think we're all put here on this earth for a reason, and you gotta help each other out. You gotta do what you can when you can, when you see somebody else in need, because you never know when it'll be your turn or someone you love or your family member will be in need of help. So again, that's the way we get through things like this. If whatever one can do to help somebody else, jump in and do it. Take the opportunity when it presents itself.
Now, for people watching right now on Facebook or YouTube, give us the logistics again. Where do they go? How do they get there? And what will they be served?
4:30 to 7:30. We'll start serving at 4:30 actually. And it's the Wellness Center of Thibodaux Regional, North Acadian Drive. And we're going to have a drive-through lane where you can pick up whatever hot meal you would prefer. We'll have cold water, courtesy of Rouse's Supermarket, to go with your meal. And then we'll also have pallets of water for distribution for anybody who needs to bring that home and have a supply in their house. I know grocery stores have been so difficult to get back online and to get supplies, and when they do, they're so quickly cleaned out. So if anybody needs pallets of water, Academy Sports has donated those. We have volunteers that'll load them into your car, and hopefully a hot meal and knowing you have a supply of water will lift a few spirits here and there.
You know, and I know your schedule is very hectic, and you're all over the place. I mean, you're flying here and there, and when I was trying to coordinate this with you yesterday, you were just getting on a jet and heading back this way. But how were you able to manage logistically everything that you're doing today?
Great friends. Sideline Pass really started as a group of friends who felt like, hey, we want to get together. We want to do things with each other. And what better thing to do than to give back to the community and help our neighbors. So it has really grown. This is year 7 for us. And so many folks have pitched in for this. So I might be traveling. I can do a lot with the cell phone and with email. Martin, folks like you have been fantastic, responding right away. How can we help? How can we get the word out? And then so many people here on the ground in the greater New Orleans area, we're all about this and ready to help at a moment's notice.
Yeah, and just tell us in closing, I know this is a local deal, but your foundation, how much has it grown and how much have you been able to do with it?
It's grown a lot. That's a great question. So again, it started 7 years ago because Saints running back Pierre Thomas, I used to volunteer for his foundation. And when his time with the Saints ended, he said, Jen, you need to take the reins. You need to start your own foundation. And I said, oh, Pierre, maybe when I retire, I'm too busy right now and I wouldn't do a good job with it. And he basically told me, well, I have a little bit of money left that I've raised in New Orleans. So you either have to take it and do something with it or I'm bringing it to Chicago. And of course I said, well, I'm not letting that money get out of Louisiana. We need it here. So Sideline Pass was born and it's grown every year. We went from doing a toy drive for kids in foster care, which we do still do, to school supplies, holiday gifts like Easter and Valentine's Day for kids living in group foster care homes. We do 5 different scholarships now for kids in middle school, kids in high school, and a couple of college scholarships. We're launching one in Nancy Parker's name. Folks will remember her. She was a colleague of mine when I was at WVUE Fox 8. She tragically died in a plane crash while on the job. So we wanted to memorialize her, and I know she would think there was no better way than to make sure the next generation is educated. So if anybody's interested in that, they should check out our website, sidelinepass.org.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. We're about out of time, but look, I know some people are going to go visit you. They want to see a national celebrity, and you're always so down to earth. We appreciate you joining us today, and good luck with the giveaway. Good luck with the foundation, and it's good to see you again.
Awesome to see you, Martin. Thank you so much. Thank you to Homa TV for helping us get the word out. We appreciate your friendship.
All right, there you have it. And we'll be right back.